Can we rewire our brains?
Absolutely. I've got the access codes to your unconscious mind. I'm never doing that again, and that's it. In that moment, their life changes.
Your days on television as a hypnotist.
Program themselves really quickly to turn around unwanted behaviors.
Challenging cynicism.
Some of the things are real simple. Let me do a quick thing with you now, and people watching or listening, if you close your eyes. Oh yeah, it's possible. Now integrate that new super part into you. When I started doing this nearly 40 years ago, it was voodoo. And if you want to quit smoking, hypnosis now proven to be the most effective way in the world to quit. From my own challenges, problems, I've sometimes had a big learning and brought it back into something that I can use to help people. Life is absolutely amazing. Try and find out how much pleasure you can stand.
Well, Paul, this is a real pleasure to welcome you to High Performance.
Thank you, Jake. Hello, lovely to see you. And Damien, lovely to see you too.
What is high performance, do you believe?
When somebody's in a sort of a peak state, when athletes call it being in the zone, musicians call it being in the groove, psychologists call it being in flow. When you're involved in an activity to the peak of your ability, sort of the rest of the world disappears, you move in the right way, you think the thoughts in a really good sequence, and you're actually in a state of excellence, is what I would say.
And should we all aim for that? Do we need to aim for excellence?
We don't need to, but it's a good idea to, because firstly, it feels good, right? Even when you're watching someone else in a peak state, right? If you have the reference experiences, say as a sports person, you're watching, someone performing, an athlete really, really well, you enjoy them to some extent. Or